Have you ever wondered what the life of an instrumentalist is like? Why they play what they play and what drives them? Oh, have you thought about why you love a particular song? Instrumentalists, they give us the best in music, and yet we don't appreciate them as much as we ought to. And so, we bring you your favorite instrumentalist and everything that concerns them. Tighten your seatbelts, relax, and enjoy as we take you on this wonderful journey of learning and exploration on the Behind the Music show with your hosts Eza and Lutz Devi. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another session of Behind the Music show. Behind the Music is a show that showcases instrumentalists and what they do. But the more we do the interviews, the more we realize that there is so much that these people do besides playing the instruments, and we are trying to add in other aspects of what they do. So do not be too shocked when we bring an instrumentalist that does other things as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to view the videos. Please keep subscribing, like the videos, but most importantly, after you've subscribed, please hit the notification bell so that each time we upload a video, you are in the know. Immediately you get to know that there's a video that we have uploaded, so you don't keep wondering, have they uploaded, have they not yet uploaded. My name is Eza. Welcome to the show. On the show today we have, I want to call him an interesting gentleman because he does quite a number of things, and that is quite interesting. He is not only a drummer, he is a songwriter, he's a producer, and he is a singer as well. How does he do all that? We're going to find out in the show. Please welcome with me, Elijah Kitaka.
Hello, my baby. I treasure you like diamond, 'cause you drive me crazy. Can I please be your gentleman? Can I be your lovely man? Can I be the man to hold you tight every night and day? Can I be your lover? Can I be your best friend? Can I be the man to hold you tight every night and day?
Hi, Elijah.
Hi.
Oh, okay. How are you? The hair is not green.
It's just a new day and it feels like black hair now.
Okay, so new day, new hairstyle.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. I should emulate. Who is Elijah?
I will say Elijah is so many people know me as a drummer, and I went an extra mile to be an artist who does a couple of genres of music. I do reggae, I do raga, I do soul, I want to mention a lot because it's just a vibe that comes to me. Like, that's music, it's a feeling, so I go an extra mile and do what I feel.
So you don't specify, say like today I am a reggae artist. You just whatever vibe.
It's just a feeling. That's what I can say. Music is a feeling in general. You know, when you feel like doing a reggae song, go for it. When you feel like doing a raga song, go for it. If you feel like doing a soul kind of vibe, just go for it. You know,
Okay.
in a way it will reach a person.
Okay, but before we go to the music, we want to find out how did you begin your journey as a drummer?
I was raised in church. I grew up in church, and as I grew up in church, I started as a young boy who used to enjoy music, you know, praise and worship, and I used to love praise and worship. And on my way of growing, I used to love drums. I used to just love drums, though. You know, when you grow up in church and your parents are more of church related all the time, because my dad is a pastor. So when your parents are kind of always in the church, you get to do a lot of activities. You're the boy who's going to be in Sunday school. Sunday school. No. So you can't go away from at least getting something out of the drum, or playing keyboard, or drumming, or singing, or being a pastor, you know. Anything, you know. It is like a following that comes after them to you, you know. My parents are musicians. They are very good singers. But
What
I really
are their names?
my pastor is called Bishop Charles Kaloli. Yeah, Commando. That's the name they know.
We salute you, sir.
Yeah, and yeah, so I fell in love with drums more, and I used to be this boy who would love to play drums in church, like at any time, even when they're big people. I was young, like 7 years, but I used to want to play. But you know, when you're young, they used to be like, Kenda, olimto, vawano. You know, that kind of. Don't genda tosobola kuwa, you know. But I used to, yeah, ujakuonona. And I used to be in that kind of life, you know. And as life went on, like, it wasn't like a career. It was more of a church thing. You're raised in church, drums are home, you know. You do your thing. And I paid attention. I won't say I had teachers that taught me drums. It was just me, out of all that kind of pressure and the love and everything. So, you know, we grow up, and all these people that were elders finally became more elders. So us, the youth, had to take over. So I started playing drums in church, playing with the praise and worship, you know, doing the worship and praise in church, like you're the drummer of the church. Yeah, and it wasn't really like a career. So I went an extra mile of going to school. Like, I was doing school, but it was more of a Sunday thing, like playing drums on Sunday, and you chill, go to school and do everything. And when I grew up and went at campus, I started going to see musicians, like around Kampala, you know. And I went on, watched gigs. I watched bands playing, Kwela, Janzi, Aroma. By then, there were quite actually a number of bands there. So I used to go and watch these bands, and I used to learn, because my thing from being a young person to growing up was more of experiencing and learning, observing all the time. And yeah, this is where I got a chance of becoming friends to the people I was actually watching, you know. And from church, actually at some point told my parents that I want to be a musician. But you know, music with parents of Uganda, some parents of us, when you tell a parent, I want to be a musician, it's like, gwe, oyagala kuononeka, you know? Oyagala kunkwata mukamo, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like, at some point you have to prove a parent that music is actually a job and a career you can actually take as a person who is working in the bank, as a person who is doing everything. So at some point my parents didn't accept it at first, you know. At the end of the day, I met these musicians. I graduated. I want to say I dropped out of school and went and
Which course did you do at campus?
I did software engineering and multimedia as well. So when I left that journey, I decided to specifically do music and as a drummer. And yeah, I met this kind of people that really welcomed me. I met Michael Chitanda, Happy, by then, you know. And we became a family with a lot of other people. Ernesto team. I met all those kind of people, and we started enjoying music together. And that is where my journey started from, of being a drummer. Like meeting people, as I used to go for gigs, meet people and like interact by speaking and by actually doing music as well. Because doing music, there's even an interaction of doing music with those people, you know. When you actually meet a saxophonist, a keyboardist, a bassist, and you sit down and actually do something, rhythms and melodies, there's a connection that is more of a high WhatsApp, you know. It goes beyond high WhatsApp to a stronger connection. Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a point? Did you have a particular point where you sat down and you thought, maybe I should be doing drums. Maybe this is what I want to do for life. Did you ever have that particular point?
Yeah, like since I've said from a young age, from church, I really loved rhythms in my head, like banging things. I used to bang things at home when I was still young, and I think banging was more of my kind of feeling. I used to bang things and smile out of nowhere.
You just loved the sound.
I just loved the sound of banging, you know. And it went on, and actually, when you go on YouTube and search a lot of things about banging, there are people actually who bang saucepans and they're actually performing somewhere, you know. So what we call drumming is actually banging. And it's a career to so many people. Yeah.
Okay. Who inspires you when it comes to playing drums?
Playing drums, there are quite a number of drummers, but I really there's a man called Roy Kasika. He's a drummer here. He was actually a very good inspiration, because every time I used to look at him drumming, and he's actually, Roy Kasika is a OB to my big brother, you know. So they were actually doing music in school back then. So I meet Roy Kasika now, but I didn't know Roy Kasika was an OB to my brother. So I actually go on seeing his playing and learning more from him. Humbleness, respect, you know, because music is not all about banging things. It has other things that have to follow, like being humble, you know, being that calm person, you know. I know most times we reach up there and we feel like we've made it in life, but when you look at all the careers of all the greatest instrumentalists and musicians, it has been humbleness and being calm, you know.
Yeah, like they always say, talent can only take us so far. It's character that keeps us at the top. So we need to mind our character.
And there are also other drummers, but I won't mention. There are so many drummers, but I won't say I look at drummers. Every kind of person who does everything out of his heart inspires me. It might be a singer, because my kind of drumming is not all about watching drummers play or something. A singer can inspire a drummer with the kind of spirit she's using or he's using to sing, you know. When you look at a person actually playing a keyboard and he's in the moment, he's smiling, he's putting in all that time at that moment, that's actually an inspiration to me. Yeah.
What is the one thing that you could say, I have achieved this from playing drums?
I've done a lot of things from drums, actually. You know, it's still a journey. I won't say I'm still youth, you know. And drumming has made me actually go an extra mile of being an artist, a musician who is doing music. I've met a lot of people in Uganda, the greatest people in UG, and even outside UG, which is an achievement. And being a young boy who loved drums, I could actually sing. But I love the drumming more. But I was like, one day, I have to do it. I have to go away from behind there to actually standing at the front, you know. So as my journey of being a drummer, it is actually a continuation of who I want to be. Yeah, that is an achievement for me.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
You have played drums alongside what I'm going to call household names in Uganda. Some of the greatest musicians that we have, instrumentalists, Kaz Kasozi, Maurice Kira, and so many others. How was that experience shaped you?
The experience was, first of all, what I'm going to say is being with those kind of people. As I told you like earlier on, I used to observe, be humble, be calm, and learn a lot, you know. At some point when you get an opportunity of meeting people who have been there, listen, become, and actually learn, because they also learn from us. It's not just because they're on top or something, but they also learn and they appreciate what we do. Because every time you join a force, it's like you're a new brain on the force, you know. So it's teamwork. It's more of teamwork. What I really loved about working with the great people was being teamwork. It's not about you being great or being a big name or something. It used to be about teamwork. When you're Elijah and Maurice Kiria, you're a team. When you're Elijah and Kaskasozi, it's a team, you know. That's kind of a musician's spirit, you know. It's more of bringing music together again. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Okay. You mentioned that you knew you were good at singing, but then you were concentrating more on drums, and then one time you just decide, okay, I think I need to get out from the back and come to the front and sing and show people that besides drums, I can sing as well. What inspired you to really start actually singing?
What inspired me to start singing? Singing was already there in me, but having this kind of journey, my kind of drumming journey was more of learning more to prepare myself to be actually an artist, you know. Like I took all the time to learn from the greatest artists, know how an artist should be, like a singer should be, how you, the confidence, okay, it was more of gaining confidence from them, you know, learning so many things that I didn't know, you know, like how to hold the microphone, how to sing, okay, I knew all these things of holding a microphone, but how do you have to hold a microphone? You know?
You don't just pick it up.
You don't just pick it up and hold it.
So it has technicalities.
Holding a microphone goes with so many things, like confidence, teamwork, as I said. Because me as a drummer, being behind and the artist is in front, it is actually me holding. Because drummers hold the band, you know, when you're behind. You hold the band. You're the one holding the band. When you mess up, that means everyone is going to do what?
It's going to mess up.
It's going to mess up. So holding the band, and the keyboard is playing all those melodies, and the guitar is playing, and a bassist actually grooving, that's where it comes to an artist. So observation from, as I told you, I used to observe all these things just to prepare myself to become an artist. Maybe I wasn't prepared. Now I'm prepared to actually showcase all my work as an artist, musician, and a singer, yeah.
And I should say that preparation really helps to shape you so much, because there's a quality to your music. You listen to it and there's something, you know, there's music that you listen to, and I don't want to sound arrogant or what, but sometimes you listen to a Ugandan singing and you're like, are they Ugandan? Because you've given it a better shape, and it's awesome music.
Thank you.
So I could say, yeah, the preparation has really paid off. How many albums do you have so far?
I have one album and a single. My album is called Son of Kaloli, and I have a single actually with the hip hop legends, Sylvester and Abraham. Yeah.
Why did you name the album Son of Kaloli?
It is actually I dedicated that album to my dad. That is why I said Son of Kaloli.
Okay.
Yeah.
First time there are times when we give names to things and it really gets someone curious. You sit down and you're like, why Kaloli? Why this particular name? Why did he say this? It could have been this. The album has so many beautiful songs, and why didn't he pick maybe one of the songs, and it's the name of the album. So, okay, that is lovely. Do you write your own music?
I write my own music. I produce my own music. I do everything with my music. Though, I don't do everything like completely, because there has to be a team. What I learned the times I was with the great people, like, let me talk about Kaz Kasozi. Kaz Kasozi is one of the reasons why I'm actually singing, because he inspired me from the times when I was with Kaz Kasozi. I had all the qualities of being someone, but I didn't know my qualities, so he made me get to understand what I actually have in me, when a person is not teaching, like, you're learning, but it's trying to make you actually have it with you. You just have to know how to get it out of you. Same applies to Maurice Kiria. The times when I was playing for Maurice, he used to tell me, you can actually sing. Why don't you start singing? Why don't you stand and go at the front and actually sing, So a lot of words that I shared with these great people, that actually made me stand out. Yeah. And when I produce my music and write my music, I actually bring another team that could actually listen and finish the production with me, because I can't do everything. You can't do your own writing, you do your own production, and you actually do your own mastering. You have to bring an extra ear to your music, so that it is actually a person from outside coming into a fresh mind from outside, because you're already exhausted from songwriting, producing. Now you need a fresh mind that is going to finish your work. Yeah.
Because it's easier to overlook other errors that you've made.
Yeah.
After all that process. Do you have you have people that are known for singing love songs, some people are more political. Do you have a particular theme, if I can call it, for your music?
My music is more of feeling a moment. When I feel like singing about love, I'll sing about love on the good side and love on the bad side. I don't want to keep on, the problem with music now, I try to listen to a lot of music. I'm going to talk about specifically Ugandan music. Love is everywhere. Like love. But people actually get heartbroken almost every day, and people never talk about that. People never talk about heartbreaks when it comes to love. When it comes to life, we keep on hiding what is happening around the world, because people are actually dying, people are actually suffering, people are going through situations you never want to know, And my kind of music is defined as love, life, truth, and happiness.
Life, truth, and happiness.
Yes, when I sing about love, I want to sing about love, bad side and good side. When I sing about life, bad, good side. When I sing about, of course, happiness but I want to sing about the truth. So the truth is into the love and into the life at the same time. So I put the truth in the love and the life. Then after I sing about that, why shouldn't we be happy? You have to sing about happiness to encourage those people. A person is going through a situation, but actually a happy song can bring that person back to life. Yeah.
Okay, I think I describe that kind of music as the kind that puts words to your feeling.
Yeah.
You know how you're feeling something, but you're not sure what it is. If someone told you, so how are you feeling today? Like, I'm not sure how I feel. And then there's a song that you listen to and you're like, that guy is saying exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's explaining it all.
And my music is actually, I know it has the groove and everything, but I encourage people to listen more than actually dancing on my tunes, because I actually sing message every time I sing. Every time I sit down and get a pen, I want to write about a moment to reach out to everyone. A love moment, a life moment, truth or happiness, in any way you feel like. But it's more of listening, paying attention. Yeah.
So you basically want to
It's more of preaching. My music is more of preaching. Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. So you speak to someone, you tell them, you know what, it's the kind of music that you want where someone comes and says, he understands me. This is what I'm going through, and yes, someone does understand what I'm going through.
It's when you talk about a situation a person is going through, you can actually be a savior to that person's life. You touch that person's life, you know. You can actually save a person from killing herself or himself. You can actually make a person find a way how to make his relationship go right. You can actually help a person to get a solution to his kind of love or life, you know, like the life kind of side. Yeah. When it's about happiness, you can actually give joy to a person. When it's truth, a person out there will know actually there's another person who actually knows the truth about this. Yeah.
Good music. I think it's the kind of music that I personally would relate to. I loved the song. I think it's the single that you did with Abrams and Sylvester. It's the song that speaks so deeply.
Better Power.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has a depth to it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Thank you.
Did you have a moment where do you schedule your time in a way that you have a point where you sit down to write, or anytime inspiration hits, you're writing?
It's anytime. No matter how I'm on a border, I can get my phone. You know, at the same time of loving rhythms, I actually love melodies. And when it goes back to my journey of drumming, my kind of drumming, actually, people ask me how I actually drum, because it sounds like it's different. I concentrate more of, I used to concentrate, or I still concentrate, because I still drum. I concentrate more on melodies, because when a person sings something and you try to accent it on the drums, it is actually, a melody is a rhythm and a rhythm is a melody in a way. When a person hears you play like ta 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 ta, a person can sing a word like behind the music, you know. It's so that's the kind of element I got out of rhythms and melodies. They're my friends for life. So on my way of writing music and everything, it's just a moment. I think about something, I go deep into something. As I said, love, life, and truth, happiness. I try to just create something, be in a moment, think about a heartbreak. And most of my songs are actually things I actually went through personally, because I've had a heartbreak, I've had a good relationship, I've had like a situation in life, you know, and observing as well, watching TV, watching news, you see people dying, people killing each other, countries with wars all the time. You try to get into the moment, because I personally am I'm an emotional person, you know, so I get into the moment as I'm writing.
Besides writing music, is there any other kind of writing you do? Maybe articles or what? Or is it just music?
I actually write articles in music. Because my music is,
Elijah Kitaka,
like I said, I preach. It's kind of poetry. Most people take it as poetry because they like listening to my lyrics.
No bad mind, but positivity. Humbleness to myself. A smile to make myself look fresh. Think better, big, bigger, and biggest. Sweet vibes well equalized. Only times when I'm rolling down. Kampala streets uptown, downtown. Hustle mumpola. Mo magazine apatang ang pula. Nasikiriza nebafala. Just buka kamute muli na malala. Kwevera poa. Tobabusa kola bibyo.
And the way it's organized in the way of melodies and rhythms, as I said, they're my best friends. So we kind of sit together and find a way how to preach to the world. Yeah.
How many songs have you written so far?
Talking about the album 10, I have like 70 songs all together with the 10, and there are songs that are coming out. Yeah. I'm gonna actually release a song before the year ends. I'm gonna release one song. Yeah.
We are waiting for it.
Yeah.
I could try to say, hurry.
It's gonna
Don't wait
come
for so
anytime.
long. Have you written for any other artists?
No, I haven't.
Why?
Let me say, I'm a songwriter who can write for any other artist, and I'm gonna get an opportunity of writing for an artist. Yeah, one day I'll write a song for an artist, and I'm like, this is your song.
Okay, if you think you can sing very well, but writing is not really your cup of coffee. He's here. The man is here. He writes good stuff. You listen to his music and you're like, okay, I want to listen to this. So if you can sing, if you can put the words and give the melody and all that, he's the man that you want to talk to. What message do you have to other instrumentalists and artists, since you're an artist as well?
What I want to talk about and say to the artists out there and musicians, let us bring out how we feel, because the problem we are facing now is we actually want to go with the trend, but we never bring out the feeling we feel inside. You want to be like Chameleon, but you don't want to bring out Elijah Kitaka, you know. When you see Chameleon singing, like, nyimba zezitunda katukube chidandali, which is not bad. Chidandali is actually good music for those people, for the listeners, but there's something you personally have in you. That is what I actually brought out of myself. I can't sit down and write any song, but there's something about Elijah Kitaka that I want to bring out to the world. So if you're actually holding an instrument, if you're actually singing, play that instrument. Don't try to be like someone. Try to learn and sit down and get to know how to bring you personally out to the world. Yeah, we
all created different. We are very unique. So much as you could be doing the same thing, still there is an element that God put in you that is unique from the other person, and that's what he wants you to cultivate and learn. And yes, it will be cool stuff. If someone wanted to get to know more about you, where are those avenues that they can?
Talking about social media, talking about my album and or like my songs, you can actually go on any music store like Tidal, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, or like there's so many like platforms where my music I put my music. And going at my handles, YouTube, you just type in Elijah Kitaka Music, Instagram Original Kitaka, Facebook Elijah Kitaka, Twitter Original Kitaka. Yeah.
It's been lovely having you.
I'm so happy.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for also coming.
Yeah, we've just hosted one of the, let me call you greatest, that we have. If you listen, please take the time to listen to his music. His YouTube channel is Elijah Kitaka.
Elijah Kitaka Music, yeah.
Yes, Elijah Kitaka Music. Please take the time to listen to the music. It soothes the soul and it speaks to your heart. Been Eza, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Till next time. Bye.
Hello, my baby, I treasure you like diamond, 'cause you drive me crazy. Can I please be your gentleman? Can I be your lovely man? Can I be the man to hold you tight every night and day? Can I be your lover? Can I be your best friend? Can I be the man to hold you tight every night and day? Twazaliwa kuwera fendi, Romeo and Juliet inati, chikumba ne miniskati, kachai kwa kumacha no mugati.